die over this ridiculously slow fall. Holy shit, you actually just beat the level.
No, I got one more.
Oh, okay.
Kamiya's bird is just being lazy and complaining about the load he has to carry.
Goddamn cousins.
You're the one with prehensile limbs, you fucking lazy asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is this way.
Yeah, honestly, that bird could solve all of this by himself.
Yeah.
He can literally fly anywhere he wants.
And clearly has the carrying capacity to carry all this shit.
Yeah, I mean, he takes it anyway. The only things he doesn't take are the fucking bubbles, which are presumably weightless.
Fucking lazy communist asshole.
No. Oh wait, does he take the gold? Because if he takes the gold, I think we seriously need to have a talk.
That's a good question.
I don't remember if he does or not.
Next time we find gold, we will see. Or Corrections Fox will say, I just ate that bubble with my butt.
Yeah. I mean, haven't you heard about eating things with your butt?
That's true. I've heard about drinking things with your butt.
Yeah. There was an episode of South Park about eating things with your butt. Oh, other way.
God damn it, now I have the mental image of Martha Stewart with that turkey.
Your sound effects reminded me of that song from Lisa. Yeah. Yeah, which apparently is sampled from fucking Shenmue.
Yeah.
That's just great.
That was my workout song for a while.
Hell yeah. It's a good workout song.
Like that and one of Aicho Aniki songs.
Oh yeah. Hoo! Ha! Hoo! Ha! Aniki!
Hoo! Ha!
It's so great.
There are two lines I really, really have to watch myself to not say whenever I meet a personal trainer.
Oh no.
And it's like, I want to be buff, like the brothers of Aicho Aniki. Or one of my favorite Aqua Teen Hunger Force lines to throw out randomly, teach me to get pythons like Chief Wahoo McDaniels.
Okay.
There is no character named Chief Wahoo McDaniels.
Yeah.
It's just some random shit Meat One says.
Of course, because it's fucking Aqua Teen, and like 90% of their episodes were just ad-libbed. They animated later. Which is why you get lines like, "No one escapes from Alcatraz!"
That M stands for the morph of... I will think of something, and when I do, it will sting like the bee.
Yeah, it's such a good show. I mean, it's a terrible show, but it's good because of that.
Yeah.
I used to think rape was kind of funny, but now that it's happened to me...
My nutrients. Retrieve them at once. Hey man, I'm here for you. Drink this. What was that thick shake? Well, I'll tell you what it was. It was mayonnaise I found in the dumpster, and it had a hair in it, and you drank it, because I am your doctor. Do what I say.
Yeah. It's a good show. It is so Adult Swim.
There are two lines from that I will use constantly, and they're both Carl's.
Of course.
So, boo-hoo, for you. So why don't you cry about it in the street and off my property?
Yep.
And it don't matter. None of this matters.
I think I've heard you use that one.
It's so apt for a lot of dumb shit people get excited for.
Speaking of, I'm sure we'll do Kingdom Hearts 3 at some point.
Oh, yeah. Well, first we need to do all the other Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, God.
In order.
Oh, God.
Just so we know what the fuck is going on here.
It's not going to help, and you know it.
I know. But it's amusing to try.
I have listened to plain language explanations of that thing's fucking plot, and I still don't know what's going on.
I can't wait And I can't wait for the bit where they take two beloved characters and Pain and put them in their sluttiest outfits. And then are like, they're fairies. And you're like, what the fuck? Didn't we meet like normal versions of characters from this universe? Why are these three fucking fairies? What the fuck?
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yuna, Riku, and Pain.
Oh, they made them fairies?
For some fucking reason, unless my brain is seriously not working.
I mean, I could see it happening. They made, Orin, Waka... No, they didn't make Orin, but they made, Tidus, Waka, and
That's what they did. They made them children.
yeah, and Selphie, of all people. Like, they took two Final Fantasy X characters and a Final Fantasy VIII character.
Well, to be fair for Selphie, they just made her age appropriate for her behavior.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, they just made them all kids, and they put them on your starting island, and it's like, okay.
And then they all get eaten by a Gru, because they go out in darkness.
That is true. That's why ants... Okay! I figured out the plot to Kingdom Hearts.
Ansem is a Gru.
Okay, so actually it's not Ansem, I forgot. It's Xehanort, but he's masquerading as Ansem, so whatever. It's already gotten a little bit more complicated, but regardless, Xehanort has a pet Gru, which is why he's trying to plunge everything into darkness. It's feeding time, and he needs to feed his pet Gru.
Oh yeah, you don't want those things to go hungry.
Yeah, like that's the whole thing. And so like Kingdom Hearts itself, Kingdom Hearts is like where he got, it was the pet shop where he got the Gru.
Oh, so like Tokyo Pet Shop.
Yeah, sure.
Where they give you, oh, you never read that?
No.
Okay, this is one of my favorite mangas that has no fucking point.
Okay.
It's basically like, yeah, so I'm an evil witch, and I'm a complete and total bitch, and hate everyone.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna open a pet shop.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna give people pets. And that gremlin shit, where it's like, don't feed them after midnight? Yeah, that's too straightforward. I'm gonna give you a list of super complicated rules.
Uh-huh.
That if you don't follow to both the letter and spirit, these things will fuck you up and ruin your life.
Okay.
So it's like, here's a lonely man. I'm gonna give you a cat or a dog or a rabbit or something. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, it turns into a hot chick. Don't feed her, like, ever.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but she begged me for food. Yeah, but don't do it, though.
Uh-huh.
Like, literally, your payment for this thing is you agreed not to feed it. I didn't even take money. Because I'm a witch. Fuck it.
Yeah, of course, because witches don't give a shit about that kind of thing.
And it's like, oh, just a little, like, piece of candy. Oh, God, she's fat and she's eating everything now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's what I like to call the fuck you moral stories.
Uh-huh.
Where it's like, no, your god is a vengeful and angry god, and if he gives you rules, you better fucking obey them.
Right.
Or he will be fucking furious.
Yeah. So, the Old Testament?
More or less.
Okay. Yeah, I have not read that. Honestly, the only manga I've ever read was the Breath of Fire 4 manga adaptation.
There's a couple I would recommend that I think you'd like.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch. I just, for some reason, like, I couldn't really get past the reading right to left thing.
Oh, yeah.
That bothered the shit out of me. So I just kind of haven't done it. Like, it's not that I'm 100% avoiding it, it's just, if there's an anime adaptation, I'll probably just watch that instead.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether it's better or not.
Usually it's worse.
Usually.
Sometimes it's better.
Yeah. Jojo's fucking great.
Oh,
Like, and I don't know if I'd call it better or worse, because Jojo's one of those things that's so faithful to the manga.
yeah.
From what I understand. Although, did you see the torture dance?
Yes.
Part 5, torture dance, which apparently is far greater than the manga.
Yeah, no, for real. It's...
They even added in, like, extra visuals that weren't in the manga.
Yeah, no,
that totally add to the scene.
In the manga, it's this, like, throwaway gag of, hey, Naranka or Nara, whatever.
Narancia, yeah.
Narancia is gonna try to help, and he just fucking bombs it. And it's at most half a page.
Yeah.
And they turn it into this big production.
Yeah. Well, if 3 people join in. Well, I guess 2 people join in on top of the original.
Oh yeah, no, and
Yeah.
the whole page, the whole sequence in the manga is just like, here's the Rancha, one character looks up, now they're doing it too. And then another character looks up, now they're doing it too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that's the extent of it.
Yep.
And everyone's like, you know we're already torturing him.
Yeah.
And this doesn't add or subtract anything.
Yeah.
You're just being jackasses.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, and in the anime, they add fucking, like, yellow submarine visuals, and they kind of show off, like, before they actually show what the characters' stand powers are, they kind of show very vague visual representations of what those stand powers are.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Granted.
Well, they made that song that they play just specifically for the anime. That is 100% an original creation.
And part 5 is where... I was about to say that's where the powers start to get weird, but no, part 4 is where they really start to get weird.
Yeah, but part 5 they seem to ramp up even more.
Oh, now it's just a ramp.
Yeah.
It is a perpetual ramp.
Yeah.
By part 7, multiple characters have stand powers without stands. Because at that point it's like, no, fuck it, the stand is inside their body.
Yeah, who needs the stand? The powers are fine.
Like, oh, lonesome cowboy. What's his power? Well, he has a rope inside of him, and he can detach his body parts in any order he wants.
Okay.
And the rope will connect them to no negative effect to himself.
That actually sounds like 2 other stands that came before it.
Yes, combined into one.
Okay.
Or the shittiest version of time manipulation, I forget its name, but it's like, yeah, so I can rewind time 30 seconds. Everyone involved remembers it's happening. Everyone involved is aware it's happening.
Oh.
And I just repeat until I get a win.
Okay.
And my whole goal is for that first encounter, for us to draw. Because then my power activates, and fuck you.
Yeah.
And then we'll just keep doing this until I win.
Right. So it's basically a frustrating rage quit mechanic.
Yes.
Okay.
It is an infinitely shittier Bites the Dust.
Yeah, Bites the Dust where only 2 people remember, as opposed to that one where everybody remembers.
And the added and most horrifying part of Bites the Dust, you will die the way you died in the original timeline, in the new timeline.
Yeah.
Without the cause.
Yeah.
You just die.
Yeah, you
Fuck
get
you.
the effect without the cause.